Hello guys, Dwash here. Today we are going to talk about a very interesting topic, friendship. Well, what is this word? What does it mean? What makes it? How do they affect us? What are the factors of such word? And what things we should know before we go into a friendship, or we should at least keep in our mind. We will discuss it all here. We have so many whats and whys for this single word. So let us just break this pile of questions and separately answer each of these questions as we go on. First, let us know what is the word friendship actually is. Now, in many dictionaries and internet, we will find that friendship is a form of bond between two or more individuals, and it is also known that it is a form of a bond which results in many happy memories and many lessons which a person cannot be taught by reading, listening, or by visiting different social media accounts which nowadays are based on such topics, because simply we cannot just read and implement it unless we get a kind of experience, or we hear an actual experience of a friend of ours. So basically, every single thought or every single statement which is termed to define or tell some features about a particular thing, and we come to know about it by visiting social media accounts, are not so relevant, because those are based on the experiences or the thoughts of the people who are making it. So that's about the word friendship meaning. Now we know what does the word actually means, but do we know the types? So let us now discuss each type in detail and in a very friendly manner, because we are here discussing a very common topic which is known to everyone, but we do get some setbacks in life. So type 1, here we discuss about a very commonly known friendship in today's time. Here the friendship is based on the basis of needs of an individual. Not individuals, but individual is the more important here. Here the trade between the two or more individuals is based on their needs and demands. When they want to party, go outside, roam outside, or just want some company in doing something that might not be correct or might be correct, so they make friends with such guys or girls, so that they have a person who can afford the spending on such events, and also a person to blame if there is any problem which comes during these events. So this is the most harmful form of friendship, because it causes a lot of distress to a person, and also includes a huge amount of disrespect, loss of self-respect, money, and one's own confidence. But the reality is shocking. Many people prefer this type of friendship over others. Therefore, we have many cases in today's world that involves the youth of this generation. Now, this is a very attractive form of friendship in today's date because many people fear of being alone. This fear compels an individual to go into this form of friendship. Simply, if we say that many people fear of being left out or being regarded as non-sociable, this often leads to people to take measures or steps which so that by taking that they can call themselves socially available or socially updated, like means like they like to go out, they make posts and other things. Now type 2. This one is a form of intermediary between type 1 and the type 3, which we are going to discuss later. Here an individual has a form of contact with other individual or individuals. In this, there is no form of need or demand situation present. Here, we can just compare it with our very own network. A network is a place where an individual knows the other person well. He or she can talk anytime with them and also enjoy spending time with them. This type of friendship consists of trust, respect and loyalty. Now here trust stands for a characteristic feature in which the person can rely on other person. Respect stands for yet another characteristic feature in which a person respects the other individual's thoughts, decision and trust factors. Third and last, loyalty, which also stands for a characteristic feature here in which both the individuals are loyal, trustful and respectful to each other. That is, he or she doesn't talk about him or her in front of anyone and vice versa. This is a well-known bond mostly found everywhere after the type 1. Here we basically meet people, interact with them and have a contact with them so that in future we can contact them if we need anything or want to know about anything. Now type 3. This one is the most purest form of friendship, I guess. Here all the principles about true relationships get applied. Means all the principles which people want to find in their relationship to be pure and true can be also be applied here. We have principles like trust, loyalty, understanding, respect, support and an inseparable bond between individuals. This is the most solid and transparent form of friendship. Here you don't need to hide any characteristic or characteristic of a character in front of that person. There is no mask that has to be worn on your face. There is no need of words for others or for that individual to understand your mood. But it is also a very dangerous form of friendship. Here, if the bond breaks due to any reason, you have either a loss of part of your body or worse, an enemy. The condition depends upon the type of breakage that has taken place between them. Well, here are the 3 types of friendships which you can find among people in today's world. But now the question arises, what was the point of this? Well, we know all these facts and we even regret about them. So what's new about this? Or what was there for us to take away from this? Well, we have not only talked or discussed about the word and its type, we have also discussed about the impact it has on us. After hearing this, the ball lies in your and mine court. What are we doing? How much have we lost? How much issues have I built up for myself? Well, these are some of the questions that are already have risen in our mind. And let me just point out some points which often leads to such breakage, like before we end this session. So mostly people make an image or a prejudice about another person based on someone else talks. Basically, when we interact with someone, they talk about another individual whom we might know or might have seen and want to make friendship with. But the individual in front of you might give you a picture of that individual, which may or may not be right. If you believe that person and make a picture of that another person, individual, you may sometimes lose a good friend, because in many cases we get carried away by our friends whom sometimes don't want you to make another friend other than them, which often leads to, later in life you lose a good friend sometimes, or sometimes their story or their remarks might help you to save yourself from that individual. But overall, the main idea about this talk was that we must not actually form our prejudice beforehand. If we want to make friendship with other guy or decide whether to make or not, we should take the reviews from the others and also spend some time with that individual, because without knowing that person we cannot just judge that person blankly. So at the end, I would just like to say that everyone should make friendship with others, but not on the cost of his or her own self-respect, money and health. Standing alone in the crowd also brings out some true friends and some people whom we can just call friends. So if you are friends with anyone, check what type of it is, what is the impact it is having over you, and what steps can you take to make your presence more affected and important. In life, many things are under our control or your control. Just don't get egoistic or commanding. That just hampers your personality. Show kindness or your true self to a few person and understand them completely. Here, you must know that you must not show your complete true self, just a part. This will help you identify them, and don't make someone fool or treat them as a fool, because when they strike back, you will not even know how they have struck you and how hard they have. The impact is not measurable in that case. So, with this, we come to an end to our very interesting topic, friendship. Now, it's your turn to share your thoughts with me. You can do so by commenting, liking and sharing among your network, or why not you ping me on Instagram @thought.inc. It is spelled as THOUGHT INK K. Don't forget to follow and click the bell icon for getting updates regarding the new episodes and thoughts. Thank you for being such a great listener. So bye until the next episode.